Thunderstorm in the playoffs. OKC's 51-point beatdown shocks the NBA. Did we just witness the birth of a dynasty, or was that the loudest playoff statement of the decade? Drop your thoughts below. Was this domination or humiliation? Let's debate. In the arena where legends are carved and careers are defined, the Oklahoma City Thunder rolled through like a storm with no mercy. Fans didn't just watch a game, they watched the demolition. The Thunder's 124-73 obliteration of the Memphis Grizzlies wasn't just a win. It was a message etched in fire across the NBA's playoff skies. A 51-point playoff margin, the fifth largest blowout in NBA postseason history. Let that thunderous number settle in. This wasn't just basketball. This was a statement. From thunderstorm to earthquake, OKC entered this game like a pack of young lions who had finally realized they weren't Cubs anymore. This wasn't your typical underdog fairy tale. This was a calculated ambush. The Thunder didn't just play hard. They played like a team that knew it was about to break something historic. From the opening tip, it was electric. Fast-paced passes, stifling defense, and threes raining down like meteor showers. The Grizzlies, known for their grit and grind, couldn't find the ground beneath them. They were caught in a whirlwind of OKC's relentless youth, speed, and surprise and maturity. Shai Gilgeous. Let's talk about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, OKC's rising sun. With a silky-handled, deadly mid-range and a calm that feels almost arrogant, Shai carved through Memphis like a hot blade. He didn't just score, he orchestrated. Every pick and roll felt like art. Every bucket felt like a lesson. He dropped a smooth 31 points in just 27 minutes. But it wasn't the stats, it was a command. He looked less like a player and more like a conductor with the whole arena dancing to his rhythm, the supporting chaos. This wasn't a one-man orchestra, though. The Thunder's bench played like starters, and the starters played like stars. Chet Holmgren, a 7-foot unicorn with the confidence of a veteran and the touch of a guard, blocked shots, stretched the floor, and kept the paint locked. Jalen Williams flew coast to coast with fearless finishes. Josh Giddey had vision that could split defenses before they even set. Memphis wasn't just outplayed, they were outclassed. Where were the Grizzlies? Honestly, that's the question everyone's asking. A team that fought its way into the playoffs looked more like deer in headlights. No rhythm, no hustle, no answers. Ja Morant's absence was glaring, but this wasn't just a missing superstar, it was a total collapse. The Grizzlies looked like they had lost the plot, while the Thunder had the whole script memorized. History in the making. This wasn't just a blowout, it was a historical marker. Only 4 playoff games in NBA history have had wider margins of victory, and each time, the world stopped and stared. When something this seismic happens in the postseason, it doesn't fade away, it echoes. Think about it, teams don't just accidentally win by 51 in the playoffs. That's not luck, that's potential screaming through the ceiling. What this says about the Thunder: this isn't the same OKC team that lost stars like Westbrook, Durant, Harden. This is a reborn squad, built through draft precision, patience, and player development. They didn't go shopping for talent, they grew it. And now the seeds are bearing fruit. They're young, they're fearless, and most dangerously, they're having fun. The NBA should be nervous. The Thunder just told the league, we're not the future. We're already here. Was it overkill? Some say running up the score in a playoff game is bad sportsmanship. But this wasn't about disrespect. It was about dominance. In a league where margin matters and every game is a battle of narratives, OKC chose violence in the most beautiful basketball sense. The Grizzlies had no right to expect mercy. This is the playoffs. This is war. What's next? Here's the scary part. This was game 1. If OKC can destroy a team like this in the first round's opening act, how deep can this run go? Are we staring down the barrel of a Cinderella team with fangs? Could this be the first chapter in a deep playoff saga? Only time will tell. But one thing is certain. The Thunder aren't knocking on the NBA's door anymore. They've already kicked it down. Your turn. Is this the year OKC shocks the world? Or was this a one-off masterclass against a broken team? Let's hear your take in the comments. Was this history or just hype? Don't just scroll. Storm the comments like OKC stormed the court.